Hello, welcome to Sunday morning, rescheduled to Sunday evening, rescheduled to Monday evening coffee. And I do have the mighty mug, as it feels like I require today. I've got a new piece of kit that I'm messing with, and I haven't got my glasses on because it leaves these big reflections in there, so I'm still not sure. And it comes with all these different lights, and I don't know, I feel like there's a place where that should be that would work. Hello Chris, yes I am indeed alive. I'm in my living room. I'm not feeling that great, so I thought I'd try and not leave the warmth. Also those guinea pigs just there, that's pretty cool. There's lots to talk about. I'm looking at the light instead of the thing. Oh, this is all very bizarre. I've got lots of things to show you which are easier from the floor, so it looks like a sofa, but I'm actually on the floor. It's cold enough to require the beast, which is indeed the ultimate warm. It's amazing. I thought, because this very seat is where I do most of my research. So I thought I'd bring you to the hub of it all, because around here is the Bookmageddon. I didn't really want to move it. I was going to bring it upstairs the other week. There is stuff everywhere. Oh God, see that moving? There's some sort of plug craziness. Thank you. This is part of my living room. I'm not just spilled coffee on myself. There's all sorts of fancy thingies. And some guinea pigs. I should probably show them later. I'm not feeling more awake. I feel pretty dead and a bit sad, but that's just my brain. So that is the candid joy of the old videos. But I've got lots of cool stuff to show you. I keep looking at that. That's not it. You're there. I've got lots of cool stuff to show you and cool stuff to talk about. And as always, I have no plan, so I'll probably spend most of it going, I have been lying on the sofa for the last sort of 2 hours, so I'm glad I didn't fall asleep this time. I'm not coming straight. Oh gosh, I'm scooping some of the goodies to the front. Now there is a substantial amount of people. I feel I should start by showing you some things. I mean, I'm also not sure what's, bit confused at the moment. So we have 2 new kits from Mr. Ristle, who is a champ and the best. Let me just separate. I've got 2 brand new kits and I've mixed them up on the table because I've been playing with them like dolls. So I'm now separating them back out. They're kind of 2 unrelated kits, but are they? I like being here instead of up there. It's kind of nice. So that's a kit. That's a kit. That goes with that. This will be funny when I send it to be, I was going to say when I send it to be moulded, these are the cast, it's okay. So that, I believe, is the two sets. So the first one, this is going to be part of the Kickstarter. It is not a lady. Bum, bum, bum. But Alan is making ladies that will fit with this pack and another pack of Ristles really nicely. So this is one lump. Ba, ba, ba. It's a chicken coop, all cast in one solid beast of a thing. I was really shocked that would cast. I had to have a few conversations with Ristle and the caster, and they both informed me it would be fine. I was like, but how? How do you do? They've done it. So that is a chunk. I love it. A coop's great, you say, but it needs more. So it also comes with this big cock who he stands on the top there. I can't quite show you because I'm doing it back to front and it looks like a terrible fit, but it's not. There's one bit where it fits on all there. I can't do it and show you, but he fits on at the top there. So he can be shouting from the top, but also you don't need him, so it's not like there's a little peg or anything that sticks out. So he can be there, or you can easily, oh, come on Mr. Chicken, you can easily chop that block off and put him on the floor if you want. It also comes, I'll do one of those little videos that I've been doing. Hello everyone who has joined. Thanks for putting up with me and coming along. This is the mama chicken. She's big. I think she is sat on loads of eggs and that's why she's all poofed up. And then I won't be able to show you very well on here. Actually, I'll show you that afterwards. So many things to show. Oh, I have another piece that seems to have gone AWOL on my table. I've got a poorly guinea pig at the moment, so I've got all guinea pig utensils on the table that's there. This is one. You get two little fence pieces with it, so the other one's a bit longer. And like everything else Ristol does, we've got these lovely little ferns and rocks. I love it. And there's also bits. This is a harder one to sort of show you to pick up, but get a little gist. Oh, some chickens on some eggs. Yes. And some eggs there. The lovely eggs. And good morning, Mother. See, my mother has come along. I can't really show you them. Guinea pig utensils, yeah, that's my house. I can't. This is where I launch them. It's loads of chicks. So there's a pack of the coop with the coop and all the stuff. So you even got an empty nest. Now my mum's watching. Oh, Mum, look, an empty nest. And then you've also got a variety of sized chickens. Let me show you there. Yes, Mum's here, no swearing. And it's not showing because of the thing. But basically we have a million little goofy chicks and they are so cute. So that's 2 packs. So yeah, you get the coop and all the stuff and also just chickens. So if you want just chickens, you can have just chickens. You're clearly going to want all of it. Alan is sculpting some land army ladies to go with them. And I'm getting excited because I know that it's not going to stop at land army. I have to have all sorts of women throughout history feeding chickens. So he's sculpting one with a basket doing the woo, come get some seeds, little pluckers. And looking at the pigs there thinking, when are you going to start weeping? Food, chickens. Yes, one's being fed and another one I sent. So I was talking about reference pictures recently and what reference we use. And when I do the figure design, what do I do? So sometimes I do sketches, sometimes it's a combination of images sort of smooshed together. We'll always have references, so like parts of uniform will be something, a pose, and it doesn't, a lot of the times it's not a woman in the pose because I can't find one, so it'll be a dude. So they were saying about the dude lumberjack for one of the lumberjills that we've just had made. For one of them, which is a lady chasing a chicken, I sent the sculptor a clip from Rocky where he's chasing the chicken, going, I can't chase it, because I want the sculpt to be the moment where she goes, ha, gotcha, which I empathise with very much, having to chase small critters about. So that will be really fun. So those land army ladies will fit lovely with that. Oh, wobbling the table now. So that chicken kit is coming out with the Kickstarter. So hey, even if you don't have any World War II, you should back Kickstarter for the chicken kit and get it first. That's a pretty cool idea, isn't it? I think about things. Shall I show you the other kit? I will, but I won't show you just yet, so I can talk about some other stuff. World War II. I watched it, finally watched Went the Day Well, with Mother who's in the comments there. We had a cracking, a blinking good time watching this. I really liked it. I probably laughed more than you're supposed to, but just at the sort of the oldie English, and I probably just annoy older people in the funny way that they'd spoke in the 40s. I've been trying to teach myself the 1940s way of speaking, and it's kind of terrible, but I've got another week and then I've got to have it sorted, so that'll be fun one way or another. Yes, it was made in 1940. So sleepy. It was made in 1942, and is about a bunch of chaps who turn up in a village, and they're army fellows, and we love army fellows. Off you come into our village, wonderful mans. What can we get you? But what they don't know is that they're actually German spies pretending to be British troops. Oh my! So the film is that unravelling. Obviously some people find out. Spoiler alert, they all come together and it's all okay, but loads of people die. I didn't quite expect it to be that. It's kind of really gruesome, but without showing any gore. And I'm guessing that's the film standard of the day, and to make it a low, I don't even know, did they have age ratings then? Holy carp! It's a PG, but it doesn't actually show you. But yeah, people get blown up, bayoneted, shot, but there's no gore, so I guess that's okay. There's some cool characters in there. People keep asking me to make a set of When the Day Well characters. I like the idea, but I'm still a bit unsure, because I think you can pretty much make them out of the figures we've got. I'm sure there'll be other stuff that I see and get more excited by, but that film was ace, and I'm so glad I watched it. And that I was going to say that everyone's okay in the end. They're not. They are not okay. Why am I laughing? Because I'm really tired. I would like to actually say, if I say anything that sounds disrespectful in this one, especially because I'm talking about World War II, it's not. It's just because I'm so tired and so lost in research at the moment. I thought, so, yes, World War II. I've just realised, because I've got my new big thing on, I haven't got my poppy on. Just imagine there's one there in the correct angle. So on Saturday I went to the Imperial War Museum and the National Army Museum, which I've been meaning to do as a little trip for so long. And I've been, as you are used to from my streams, I work and sleep, and then I work and sleep, and then I sleep, and then I do some work. And I haven't done much, I don't do much nice for myself, but researching World War II is my job, also my hobby. So I managed to go down on, convince myself it was a work trip, which it was, but it was also a fun work trip, so I had a really fun day. I went with Stuart from Great Escape Games and Angeli from Estevium, and you may know her as Geek Girl Bookworm. We had a wicked day. We had a full-on, geek out, endless museum running around. There's quite a lot of running around because those two museums are a lot to fit in a day. So I was having to prioritise. So there were some bits that looked really cool. I thought, I can't spend much time here because I am on the World War II mission. They've got a lot about women in World War I at the Imperial War Museum, but not World War II. But I still got some cool stuff because I'm probably going to do, oh, I've said it now. Probably going to do some World War I at some point, but I don't know. If anything, it'll be more geared to the very British Civil War sort of stuff, because I don't know of any 28mm smaller, well, 28mm, you don't have 28mm home fronts, and yeah, you know, I'm rambling. World War I, because it's the whole trench warfare thing, and it's not a big war game like World War II is, but some of the uniforms are cool. We wisely decided to skip the Holocaust part. I'd like to go there, but I was on I'm feeling a bit grim. I've had a bit of a long week. I'm not feeling that great at the moment, to be honest, but I thought I'm gonna do my research. I don't want to do the Holocaust Museum today, purely because, as you're aware, it's very informative, but I didn't imagine I'd be particularly chirpy on the way out, so I'll save that for another time and give it the time it requires, rather than rushing around or looking at it going, I need some specific references. No, let's not do that. So we did the World War II section, World War I, the gallery of heroes at the top, and got followed around by the camera police. You can't take photos up there. I don't know what that's about. I was trying to find some women that had got the Victoria Cross, and I'd be like, oh, that's a cool one. And then a man would appear. Oh, photograph. Oh no, it cut out. It cut out, but I'm back. So World War II. Yes, then we went to the National Army Museum. I was very pleased because I was in charge of the what was it? The travel gang, the maps and getting to and from the places, and I did us a good job. We got to all the places. Brilliant. Oh yes, I want to do the archives, but I just thought, right, let's just go down, check it out. I've never been there, but they have so much. I've been using their references online. Imperial War Museum, it's amazing. We went to the National Army Museum and had a look around the poster section. It wasn't Victoria Cross, sorry Edwin, I can't remember what it was. It was I think it was the General Awards section, sorry. So National Army Museum, propaganda poster. We went around the propaganda poster exhibition, which is on for a bit, by something game, no? I can't remember his name. The man whose entire exhibition went round. It's wiped. Everything I learnt in that exhibition is wiped because there's a part at the end where you can make your own poster, and that was was really silly fun, and it kind of wiped all the stuff I'd learnt. You know when you get museum fatigue because you've been looking at lots of things, so at the start there's lots of yes, I'll read every single piece here. And then by the end of the day, it's like, that mannequin's got a funny face. That was about that time, I think. What else do we go around? Battle section. Saw Napoleon's horse. That's cool. Oh yes, Edwin says they gave the SOE type to GC because they weren't proper soldiers. Yeah, I saw one of those. I think it was the Victoria Cross that this lady got a Victoria Cross. I'm laughing, it's terrible, but it's the only way I can get through it all. Laughing at just the general awfulness of people not recognising women, but there we go. Hello Angeli, who is watching, and she was there for the shenanigans and the excitement, and all of, I was filling her with World War II facts so that when she paints some of my lumberjills, then she'll be fully charged and fully excited. Are you excited? Are you way more excited about World War II than you previously were? I'll have my sup. I didn't buy a bomber jacket. I was very excited at the prospect of a oh no, it's quite likely that that's not Napoleon's horse, but the National Army Museum isn't prepared to admit it. I wouldn't if I was the National Army Museum. I don't think most people could tell the difference. So I'd say it was Napoleon's horse, just because it's kind of cool. You could probably put Napoleon's guinea pig in there and nobody would know. I feel I definitely need to get a guinea pig out by the end of the thing. They're almost in touching distance. I'm not moving the camera though because I spent ages getting it set up. So I bought some new stuff. I've been on a no personal spend, but the entire day was for work. So work was allowed to buy things. So I got a DVD. I've not watched it yet. It's a unique collection that features no less than 14 different wartime films from the Imperial War Museum's archive, looking at the vital contribution made to Britain's war efforts by women and the experiences of evacuee children. So it's in back to front, but hey, if this, well, when I put this on YouTube, I might flip it back. But yeah, there's, I'll let you know probably next week when I've watched these. We've got Britannia is a Woman, Women at War, Ladies Only, Willing Hands. Yeah. Or did I get the right DVD? What did I also buy? This was the most exciting book of my purchase. Dwindrush. So, as you know, I got very excited by the Black Women from the West Indies book, and then I looked at Black people in general in the UK in World War II, because this was all just totally new to me. I thought if it's new to me, it's new to other people. I like educating people as I find out things, which is why I'm always going, blah, here's some information I've just learned, I need to share it. So this has become quite a have gone on from just women to just people that haven't been represented very much. And when you do think about Britain in World War II, it is very white, and it wasn't all white. So I'm going to be reading some more, trying to find some more more people that I can mention. And you could just say, and for the next half an hour, Annie will just be flicking through the book off cam, going, "Ah, yes, oh yes." So yeah, just aiding to people that have kind of been forgotten about when they also did loads of cool stuff. So that book. Oh, it's got their other books written on the back. Right, next thing I purchased, slightly different. Hey, Abram Games. I knew it was Games something. That was the poster place we went to. We might have broke Angeli at that point with our silliness. I'm sure she'll type in the bottom. You could put a link to the tweet of the poster that we made. So he actually made a lot of the really good posters. And it was, I've never really looked at them in from an art perspective, so that was quite cool actually. Yeah, using the art to make people do stuff. I purchased this book. As I also have a book by Shire Library somewhere, which I'll get for you in a moment, and it was really good. Small but concise, has lots of pictures, and it's handy as hell. And I'm not doing a whole project on evacuees, so I thought I am doing some, and I'd like to learn a bit more about it from other than the sorts of bits you learn at school. And there's some brilliant pictures in here, and just a bit of information about the figure, the numbers, the Mickey Mouse gas mask someone mentioned in one of the comments earlier. And yeah, and younger people, because I'd like to do some girl guides as well. Yes, again, I'm going to start just reading. Annie reads books. Yes, look at the link that Angeli's put there. That is possibly better than the original poster, I think. Girls in Khaki, which is a specific ATS book, and there are so many positions. See, that's why I haven't got my glasses on. That weird circular orb. Whoa. This is about various people's experiences. Yeah, I just want to sit and read them. I've been a bit grumpy. One of the reasons I'm a bit grumpy is just one of the many reasons. There's lots I want to do, and I want to be doing all of this. And I've got just really boring work fires that keep having to be put out. Various just irritating little bits, but all that sort of day-to-day crap of running a company. That's when I think, oh, I wish I had someone to do that, and then I could just sit and do all this research. That'd be ace. Yeah, these books have got some new pictures in. So that one was from National Army Museum. The rest were from Imperial War Museum. This is the Piece de la Resistance, whatever the hell it is. Weird World War II, which I may have sat reading out the highlights in the pub after we'd finished our museuming on Saturday. Let me find you some highlights, perhaps. Mr. Branson, a retired solicitor from Clapham, collects grass clippings for dinner. He believed that grass made a most delightful meal and campaigned for Britons to make it a key part of their diet, with pamphlets including recipes for grass and grass for all. Later in the war, he gave lectures to commandos on living off the land. There he is. There he is with his grass. I told the guinea pigs about it, and they said it was a brilliant idea. Some of it's not mega weird. Some of it is. The potluck and Hitler pie, my favourite propaganda poster. I'd kind of want to make them, but I think it's in poor taste. But I just think some of these propaganda posters, they're basically like 1940s memes, aren't they? They've got to have had some fun with it. What other bizarre have we got? Oh, I think I'm going to do this fellow. Able Tortoise Snooks takes his supper under the guns of HMS Suffolk, 1944. He's a naval mascot who is a tortoise. Look at him. That's cool. I kind of want to do loads of animals at war. Whatever strange. Having a quick flick for the strangers. There's so many. I can't give all my secrets away. Although Great Escape Games, who was with us, he bought the same book, so we're in an arms race to release the weird stuff. What is that? Oh, it's just Annie Reid's book. Hello, welcome to Annie Reid's book. Here is a power station disguised as a village. No power station here. Looks just like a village to me. What's that? Some beads. Don't worry, I've got lots more to talk about other than just showing you books. There's so many strange things. Yeah, of course, a teddy bear in a gas mask. What else do you... There's... I love, even though they're terrible, like, again, I don't actually love them, it's bad, but just from a what the heck perspective, some of these posters, they're trying, but it's like, cool, let's get women in the army by patronising them. It says, we never figured you could do a man-sized job. There's loads of like, free up, you should do wartime work, go girls, yeah. So you can free up a man to do a better job, and more important, like, oh, thanks for the neg. But yeah, if I read all this stuff and took it seriously, let it get to me, that'd be pretty miserable, and we can't be having that. So before I show you more books, I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. Anyone who's just joined and is confused by the fact that it is indeed a Monday, so it's because I was asleep during the stream yesterday, so it never came on, and I woke up this morning. I am feeling utterly knackered today as well. I've perked up because I have to for the stream, which kind of helps, but I think I'm going to go straight to bed afterwards. I've been lying on the sofa. I watched the new Walking Dead, it's so good. I won't talk about it though, so don't worry. What I will do is show you some more sculpts. So this is part 2 of the stuff I've got from Bristol. I'm going to show, I might have told you, but if I have told you, don't spoil it. I want you to guess what this kit is. Is that a power station disguised as a coffee cup? It totally is. I don't know why I'm drinking coffee. It's supposed to be cocoa, but I don't have any. And I'm trying to not spend anything that isn't essential. I decided cocoa wasn't essential. Somebody tell me what this kit is, and you win nothing. Oh, damn it, Chris! Okay, fine, it's a brewery. It is a brewery. So we have these. Yeah, that's true. The coffee cup is my personal power station. That's a thing. It's hard to show them all bit by bit, but it's a beast of a kit. It's being production cast at the moment. It'll probably be released just when everything's ready. It's just cool. It's so cool. My little thingamy. I don't know what any of the bits are. Bristol just made it and went, that's a brewery kit. So I said, okay, shut up and take my money. Which hopefully is what you'll say as well. What are the little bits? So they're the big, oh, I haven't showed you this. So these, I love this. So bits like these hollow things in between, this is the geek part, the casting geek part of me. They're really hard to cast, but look at it, he's done it, boom. The bubbles. If you saw it before, I think I showed off the bubbles and how they were made with little beads. Little bubbles brewing away, a little bag of stuff. It's gonna be so nice. And then he's got some just little bits being made, a bit bubbling, there's a little bit of grain. Some potatoes. I know that potatoes make vodka, that's all I know about this brewing kit. There's some more stuff. No, I don't think it's going to be hard to paint at all. That's just wood wood and dry brush, metal and ink, all of that. Yeah, oh, for the bit, oh, yeah, I get a crappy brush and just jam it all in. Yeah, more gubbins there. Oh, Louis is watching. Hello, Louis. He is the casting man behind all this goodness. I can't make any promises now he's here. I normally make promises while he's not here that everything will be released in a day. And there we have the barrels, a little tankard. I'm glad you all know a lot more about brewing alcohol than I do. I just went, that all looks cool. Let's release a brewing kit. So, yep, that is on the horizon. Dun, dun. I love it all. We have seen, Louis, who is watching now, we have shown off the chickens. I think they're a fan of the chickens and the coop. That was very exciting. Chris Nelson in the comments, who seems to get his own shout out every stream. What's that about? He has the only Bofas in circulation currently. I don't know if he knows that. I haven't had a chance. I've got 15 of them, which will be shipped out tomorrow. They were going to be shipped out today, which is Monday, but I was just so sleepy and went home. And just zoning out already. I closed my eyes to blink. That circle light that I've got above me is just like, wow. Also, I don't know what the optimum light is. I'm gonna have to experiment because I can go bright, look at that. Or I can move it down. I think I liked the low light a bit, the low light. But I can also, oh, that's blue, warm, cool. Ooh, too blue, warm. I lost track. I forgot where we're supposed to end up. I'm just going to rotate this now. Was that about right, or is that too blue? That's warm. It's got the impression I've got a nice fire going on. I like that. So, right, what else? She goes, brewery kit, chickens, Kickstarter. Oh, while Mike Tong's here, I forgot to bring the rest, but remember last week we were talking about Banana Guy and how Banana Guy was going to sculpt me. He has, and he sent me this. It's a banana, Annie. You know it's a girl banana because it has boobs, which follows the conversation we had. We were being very silly about what a girl banana is. It's strange, but yeah, I am now a fighty banana with a Squiddo thing there. If you scroll back on the post, you'll see I basically got like a Space Marine squad with an Annie leader and the Annie file. Yes, Mike, if you would like to sell or give away, however you do it, any of the Annie files on your Thingiverse, you have my express permission. So people could buy their own, buy or download. I don't know how it works. It's all digital. Their own Annie. But this is the free up banana. So I'm totally painting the free up banana. I like the boots as well. That's definitely Annie boots going on there. So that's something different. I love that she's got the zip too. She's not actually a banana. She's in a banana suit. Boop, boop, boop. I'm going to have another sip from my power station, so give me a moment. It's such a cool mug though, isn't it? And you could disguise it as a village. I am at the Warfare trade show next weekend. If you want to put your pre-orders in, do it. You can email me. You can go through the website and just click all the things, and then at checkout press pick up at show, and that will guarantee you get the stuff, because I can never bring everything to a trade show. And I will give Annie away free on Thingiverse. Put a link, Mike, to your Thingiverse, and if they want to download an Annie head, stranger things have happened, as I now know I have a banana. Bonani. Yes, put your pre-orders in for Warfare. Do it. It'll be ace. It makes my life so much easier because it's really sad yet frustrating when people go, I'm here specifically for this, and I say, oh, I don't have it, you should have pre-ordered it. Yeah, so if you pre-order it, that would be great. If it's stuff that I don't take to the show, such as the plastic box sets or the tufts, you can pre-order all that and I'll just bring whatever. If you want anything from the shop, pre-order that. I'm not bringing you milk and eggs and stuff, though. It's a lot of effort. But yes, I am at Warfare in my usual spot, which is the bring and buy room, which is a bit away. Well, it's not a bit away. It's not in the main hall, but it's actually better. Don't tell the other traders. The side room's better. There's me, Great Escape, and I think Rubicon are in there this year. A massive bring and buy, which sucks people into the bring and buy, and then I may or may not stand in a particular position as to filter the excess people into the bad Squiddo stand against their will. That might be one of my hobbies. Warfare was rubbish last year because if you remember, I can't remember what it's called. Was it laryngitis? Anyone who saw me got a... And it was so frustrating because the whole point of going to show is chatting to people, and I was just like... And then I ended up with a piece of paper just saying, throat's not working, sorry dudes. But look at the stuff, and I'd hold the sign up, and then people would either go, oh, that sucks, feel better, and leave the stand, or they'd go, oh, disease, and leave the stand. So I was just sad because I wasn't selling much, and that I was in loads of pain, and people were walking away just like, with the with the bit of paper. Oh, come back, come back. It's like Rose in that Rose at the end of Titanic. Jack. Sorry, terrible. Chris Nelson, see you there. We'll put a pre-order in with you later. Yes, pre-order all of the stuff. There's a chance, depending on the benevolence of Louis, who may still be watching or may have left. Who knows if he's still there. I might have some Lumberjill casts to show you. And I might have a new release in super limited qualities. That also depends, because yeah, that's a lot in not much time. So it's this Saturday and Sunday in Reading, and it is, I think the cat's out of the bag. It's going to be at a different venue next year. It's finally leaving the school leisure centre, which is turning into a school or something. But yes, come to Warfare, and let me talk even more like this, but in person. And I will have the help of the Bruce, who I think is in the comments. And I have a new helper, who is Angeli, who I'm going to get to pretend to be me while I hide. And I think she'll do a good job of it. She doesn't know it yet, although she does now. I'll never be able to look at this away other than a power station again. Right, I was going to show you a very quick go through this stack of books that, oh gosh, that I have here if you're interested. This is a mere some of the books. I could give you a very short tour. Can I bend this? Trying to not show you the mess. So this is my home. This is my home living room. Over there, that's my Women in History bookcase. But it's currently missing all the most of the World War II because I have them here. But that's cool. I love that bookcase. Oh yeah, that's my lady superhero stuff. And it's me. Look at that. Gotta get the best angle. It's so silly. Right. Oh shit. No swearing. Angela, I'm ready to become Banani. I'll bring the banana suit. Oh gosh, no. Banana guy's gonna end up sending me a banana suit at this rate. Don't send me a banana suit. Yes, that's the Shire Library book I've got. Oh yes, this is fascinating. I'd say Tim and Sim. Tim, you have played no part in this. The wonderful Sim has knitted me this blanket. It was featured in a previous video, as it's made from old dice bag lady yarn, which makes it the most specialist thing in the world. I've realised I'm going to show you all these books, but they're all going to be in reverse. I can't not revert. Well, I could, but then you'd have to see up close. Hang on a sec. Let me sigh. I'll move the stuff up here. Bear with me. Look at this. This is incredible. Right. I'll go through it in stacks. I'm afraid you won't see my face for a little bit, and I've got to do this carefully so you don't see all the mess. Dun, dun, dun. Oh no, the worst angle ever! No! How do I do it? There we are. Yes! Right. So I was just going to briefly show you, if you're interested, just some of the books that I've got. I'll be very quick. So we've got there's a mixture of general books and then specialist books. So I tend to go through the general books first to get a bit of a niggle, is it? See something in the general books that makes me go, yes, and then delve further. These are all clues on things that I may be doing. This is a very good book. I like this. So some are more useful than others. I have all the Ospreys. Although, the Ospreys haven't been that useful, to be fair. But I figured I should have them anyway. So these go a bit, then they go outwards a bit, because it's not just women books, it's the sort of wider picture. But there's so many. There's loads of memoirs as well. It's why when people send me loads and loads of stuff, well, that's the same as the land art. Yeah, that must be a good. I wonder what else that Shire Books does then. There must be some more stuff. I love that. Oh gosh, that's someone's dress. I shouldn't show that off. But that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I assume the person's no longer with us. I was tempted to write them a letter though. This is a spare. I've got two of these, which means Alan needs that one. So that's for the Alan pile. Kids books. They're sort of simplified, but again, they have big pictures and that sort of basic info. This one, I recommend this if you're going to be painting any of my stuff. You can grab it at most sort of online book places. I think it was you and Spence posted it in Baggy's Cave, but it just, because obviously the pictures are all in black and white, this helps you with the colours as well and what things are supposed to be. Super good book. What else do we get? Another Osprey. Pilots! I got some pilots in the works, and this has got loads of other cool pilots. Whew! What else we got? What else we got? So yeah, when people send me Wikipedia links to basics like Land Army, I'm like, yep, I think I've seen that. That was the spread out from the first West Indies women book. That's very interesting. That's the one that has black refugee photos. Well, it has lots of photos that I really want to put into minis. Look, you're going to be minis as well. I love it. This book's amazing for photographs. This is brand new. It came out this summer. Woo! I'm on a snowman. It's got the rat catcher picture that I really like. Although I won't go for all of it. Well, some photos you get online, others you don't. Due to copyright or just if they're from someone's personal collection. So the more books I can get hold of is the best. Definitely got enough now, but I never have enough. This is all Lee Miller photographs, which is beautiful. This was at the Royal Armouries, where I picked this one up earlier in the year. So she does a lot of different things. So it's not just women's photographs, and then she's got because she was a Vogue photographer. She's got a lot of the older, so it goes into some of the fashion and all that. I think you can hear me losing breath out of excitement at all my books. Like, more memoirs. A lot of the reedy things, well, things get flicked through a lot at the start as I'm trying to find the just the rough gist of where to go, and then they get more in depth. And then as I finish things, then I start reading the memoirs to get some stories, basically, and to get some just more stories to tell you, I guess. So yeah, there's just so much. All I want to do is sit and read them all, and then I've got to do other boring stuff. A whole book on the wrens, which has all the different types. There's some mad hair in here as well. So the sculptor's on the instruction to do some mad hair, because obviously all the sea salty air. Yes, I won't show you it all. But if you pause this on the playback at any point, then you can, then you will be able to get some good ideas for books that you might want to get for further reading. Whew, what else have we got? You're still here. What time is it, by the way? So let me know. Yes, Lee Miller was the one that somebody posted in Baggy's Cave recently. It's a good Lana rebuke. More memoirs. The memoirs are amazing, though. I love seeing the pictures of people when they were older and when they were younger. Haven't read this one yet, but there's more memoirs. We love memoirs. See how far if there's a book, I have it. This is Scottish women in World War II. I do have a kilt lady in there. This is the Ponycon flyer. That is not part of it. Ponycon was wicked though. Hey, the 1 hour format's a special for today. It's because I abandoned you all yesterday with my selfish sleeping. More of these. A more general one. There's a lot of them have got loads of chunk of stuff about America, and because I'm not doing it yet, I've kind of skimmed through because I don't want to get my brain too full. This is another kids one. Hey, kid books are wicked. What are they making? Oh, what are they making? That's cute. Oh yeah, loads of grenades. And another osprey. Gotta have all the ospreys. But again, they're actually not that useful, to be honest. They're good for like the coloured pictures, but I don't want to do pictures. I don't want to do sculpts straight out of an osprey, because that's what other people do. What have we got there? War correspondent. I find it amazing that a lot of these, exist. Oh look, it's that game, Chain of Command. More ospreys. More ospreys. The Land Girls. And what's the final one? Heroes of World War II, which is men and women. Oh, my back, I've been bent over. They were all... So that's the chunk I've got by the sofa, basically. But there are books everywhere. I have a stack by the bed. Oh, I'm yawning. I'm very quickly going to move across to here and give you a small tour of some of the books it has. Oh, there's a Heidi World War II one in there. So you can see a lot of them are those sort of women in history, what are cool. And then I'll flick through that, and that's the Soviet book. That is the best book on women Soviets ever. It's so good. I have such niches as women and tabletop games. Also very good. Normal things here. What's that? Warrior Women of Islam. Spoilers on stuff I want to make. This is your treat for staying so long. That's a chunk of other... Oh, the SOE one I haven't got out. What a fool. You can come out. You can come out. What else we get there? Some more. Let's see all the books. What's that? Is that a guinea pig? his little ear. That's a chunk of Moogle's hair. And some more books. What else we got there? Look. Tom McKinnell, that's the book you made me get. Oh, Undercover. That's SOE, isn't it? Oh, look, I'm finding more books. What was there? Have I scrolled past a useful book? I think I have. Oh, what? How have I missed that? I haven't got this book out. What have I missed? There was one I missed somewhere. I know. What's that? No, it's not you. Where were we? There's so many. Looking for it now. I think I know the one you mean. It's the other SOE book. Top Shelf. Hang on a sec. Oh, this game as well. This book. That was the book I found. It was in a stand opposite me at Game Expo. It's nano games based around feminism. So that's opposite me. How amazing. Where are you? Is it you? That's the one! Thank you! I wasn't sure at the start if I was going to do SOE, so I think I left rather than take pretty much the bookcase out. Shield Maiden reference. This is Welcome to Hannah's Library. This is a handy book, not so much for Shield Maidens, just as a general bit of history. It's quite a well researched, well written book. But only if you want to continue your interest, really, more than for painting or anything like that. Anything else that's particularly cool? They're not organised in any way either, so that makes it fun. Yeah, these books are amazing. They've got a Kickstarter on at the moment with that dude's artwork. What's that? Oh yeah. But I don't know anything about the game. Whee! The Tommies is World War One. Which again, look how cool they look. Definitely got to do some World War One figures. Yeah, obviously a lot of the books end up having the same few bits in them. Oh, there's one of Bristol's sculpts. See, they pop up everywhere. Oh. What am I gonna do? I'm giving you a tour now. Look at all my trophies. Oh. And my Ditto. I'm gonna put my face back here. Uh-oh, what's this? Hang on. Oh, no, it was Ian from Fenris just randomly sending me a message whilst I'm on the street. I'm reversing because you'll see all my mess. Reverse. Don't worry, I will be going soon. Although my enormous coffee is cold. That's my gigantic thing. There's guinea pigs there. Oh, you'll see my mess. So that's that's some guinea pigs there. But it's a bit messy over there. I want to show you. There's Gregor though. There he is. Hey fella. He has to go this Sunday. He has to go for a blood test. And this Wednesday. And then next Wednesday he has to have an operation because he's got a lump, and his lump's got to go. So. Oh, I know. It's okay. It's in his fat. It's not attached to an organ or anything. But the vet, yes, the vet doesn't like the look of it. So 2 Wednesdays in a row I have to have off. Well, this boy, he had a blood test on Friday, but he screamed too much, so they have to put him under a mild anaesthetic. Polly, I need to contact you because I think we agreed to do something Wednesday, but I have guinea pig at vet, but we can either do it Wednesday afternoon or Thursday, but I'll email you. But I will go to bed after this. What have I missed? I pledged for Vars, and if it wasn't for the horror bit, I like sleeping at night. Yeah, I don't know anything about the Vars and kicks, if it even is pronounced Vars, and but I saw it, and the artwork in those books alone are amazing. They're just lovely sort of ones to flick through and look at the lovely art. So that's been an extended Sunday evening coffee to make up for me being AWOL. I'm sure I've forgotten some stuff. I can see Carol the guinea pig now, and Greg. So I went to the museums. We've got the brewery kit coming, the chicken coop. Chris in the comments has been the first person to paint the bofas. 15 more bofas will be going out tomorrow, and I don't know when the others are coming. I don't want to kill the caster. I don't know if he's still here either. But yeah, they may send me more bofas this week. I'm not sure what their schedule is. But I'll be posting them out in order of people who've ordered them. So if you were the first 15 to order, then you will be getting one this week. That's pretty exciting. And the Kickstarter is very, very close, which I've started to get a bit panicky about, but it will be the 27th. I've been saying the 24th, but that's the Sunday, so I don't know where I got that from. It's the 27th. I will be having leaflets at Warfare. If you want to take some leaflets off me at Warfare, that will also be great, because then just spread them around. I don't know how many sculpts I'm going to have ready by then, but we will see. I don't like putting my sculptors under pressure, and it is my fault because it was a last minute idea. So we'll see what we've got by then. Hopefully we can get some, the secret sculptor. I haven't even mentioned, I got a sculptor out of retirement to join in, but I'm not mentioning him in case it puts him under loads and loads of pressure. But hopefully he'll get into it and do that. I'm still thinking of stuff that Ristol can do to add in as well, so any suggestions, pop them in. I'm thinking of stuff like, you know, just little bits of logs, not like the bonfire logs specifically to go with the lumberjills, so with like some cups of tea or maybe a coat draped over or bits like that. Equipment, things that sort of sculpted in Ristol style. Let me know, I'm up for suggestions for that. Cool, other bits that we might have achieved since last week, I can't remember. I've been basically still doing it, going through all of these books and sending more and more to the sculptor going, oh, by the way, we're doing this as well now. Oh, we're doing this too, and this, and this. So it's getting pretty long. So I know for a fact everything won't be sculpted in time for the Kickstarter, but there will be good pictures, and I'm hoping that you've got trust in seeing my previous stuff that's coming, and to be able to know just from a picture or description kind of what the other stuff's going to look like. I can see it all in my head because I'm so used to working with that sculptor that I know it's, and then it appears and it's even better, which is cool. So I'm hoping you'll have a bit of an idea. What was I going to show you? One last thing. Oh yeah, wait there. Woo. It's not a guinea pig because you'll hear me trying to catch them. I like catching chickens. I got this hat and it's wicked, and I had a whole conversation with the newsagent about it and how people were mean to me in the street for my cool hat because they don't realise this is actually a really cool hat. I think it's a daft hat, but who's the one with the dry head? It is me. I am going to bed. Thank you as always for coming along. Remember 27th of November apparently a Kickstarter will appear of something or other, and miraculously I will have sorted it all. I don't know how. I'm sad everyone I missed at Crisis, but thank you for giving Sarissa hugs. I will collect them at some point. I will get them to deliver them, and I will see you at Warfare. Don't forget to follow me on the YouTube. Oh yes, I interviewed Great Escape Games about their Hungarian Kickstarter that's on now, and you should check it out. No, you hang up. I'm so tired. I know as soon as I hang up I'm gonna fall asleep. I can't leave. Yeah, follow us if you haven't. Check us out on the Twitter, the Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube. Your fridge. If you open the fridge, I'll be in there. Have you seen the World War II? Bye. Thanks for coming along and not killing me. Bye.